8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
This video is a proud presentation of MJ Broadcasting. Thank you for your support and enjoy the game.
Welcome inside of the Dynasty Liquid Recreation Complex for game number 3 of the OMHA Finals between the Toros and the Halton Thunder. Toros are up 2-0 with wins 2-1 and 5-3 in Halton Hills. Looking to wrap things up here on home ice. Suter up through center ice to pick it up. Trying to get around the checker. Trying to find somebody out in front of the net. Get around the check, throws it out front for Papa Giorgio, got picked off. Moving it to the other side, they're going to try and chip it up through center past Kiffin. Shooters can't go to the puck. Number 7 will chip it back in there for number 20. Same start here, getting around Appleby in behind the net. Time for the wraparound, and Mundy was able to come back across. I don't think it hit the net. Toros pick up the loose puck with Suter up through center. Suter comes in over the line, looking for the first shot. Goal! It doesn't take long for the Toros to strike Matthew Suter with his second of this series, right through the 5-hole of Hamilton, and they get 1-0. But the Toros wanted to send a message. They don't want to go to game 4. They're off to the right track with Matthew Suter going through the 5-hole of Hamilton. Hey, Ryan picking up the loose puck there at center. Chips it out the back end boards into the zone as Calhoun gets taken down in the offensive end. That was past Steve Ryan, picked off at center by Jack Curley. That's going past the ice. Going down all the way in behind the goal. Liam Calhoun doesn't have to go very far. It goes down for icing and comes back into the Halton Hills end. Now Owen Bays will take that drop just inside the offensive line. Win it back to the line. The shot got knocked down by Hope, but in front. Halton Hills up through center. Number 17. Or number 10, sorry. Back in behind the net. Trying to throw it in front on the wraparound. Mundy's there. Trying to find it. Number 23. Almost had the open net. But the Toros took it away with Miller Hope. Up there for Tate Ryan out of his reach. He had a goal in game number 1. He started the scoring for the Toros, and then the winner came from Owen Bays. That was in game number 1. And the Toros had 5 different goal scorers in game number 2. Fair. That's going down the ice and right back into the corner. Well, number 4 scoop it up in his own end. Trying to move it up through center. Knocked down by Fair again at center ice. Trying to put it in the zone. It got knocked down by Fair again. That was out of the reach there of Evan Hay. As they try and find that loose puck, it comes back in there for Ethan Sickma back in his own end. Trying to get around the checker of number 4. Can't do it. Evan Hay trying to catch up to the loose puck now. Couldn't get it past number 8. Fair is going to try and pick it up there in the zone. Moving it up through center. Was out of the reach, and number 4 will try and scoop it up and put it in on Mundy. He makes the first stop. Steers it in behind the goal. Sickma's pass. Couldn't get it out of the zone. Has got picked up by number 20 coming up in. Looking for the shot. He got taken down. We're going to get our first penalty call as number 20 got taken down as he was trying to get the shot away. Rolled it in on net for Mundy to make the stop. But the Toros are going to be penalized. And it will be Sickma that's going to go to the box. So, Matthew Suter opened up the scoring here in the first period very early, but Halton Hills get the opportunity to come right back. A draw that's off to the left of the goal. Quick shot. Tipped wide of the net. And it's going to go wide. Kept in there by Kotsis. Kotsis back down low. Bays trying to dig that puck free. That's going back to the line. Kept in from the line by Taylor. Moving it to the other side. Halton Hills moving around on the power play. And the shot got blocked by Owen Bays out in front. And now cleared down the ice. No icing on the call as Halton Hills are on the power play as they take it back in their own end. pass is going past everybody, back into the Halton Hills end. They'll start it with a lead pass. Hayes again read that one well and tips it into the corner. So he's doing a good job keeping Halton Hills at neutral zone to start this power play, but here they come up in, 3-on-3 rush, right in on net. Easy stuff for Mundy, and this one he's going to freeze for another face-off. We're going to get another draw in the zone. It goes in behind the net. Carly will fire it around the board. Getting knocked down there by number 2 in the zone. Trying to walk it out of front. Turned over. Hit Tate Ryan as he starts it from center ice. Comes up in the zone. He's got to get around 2 checkers. He'll fire it to the goal. Carries it high and wide over the net. Toros keep it in there. Try and put it back down low. Halton Hills trying to get it out of their zone with 40 seconds left on the penalty to Sigma. They start it from their own end. Up through center they come. And that will be offside as Shannon comes in over the line. A draw just outside the Toros blue line, getting won by Halton Hills. Backhanded pass fair and into the corner. Appleby from his own end. So Suter on his own end coming out. Matthew Suter from center. Coming up in the zone with a shot. He's got the only goal in the game. That one is going to get blocked. But Suter is able to keep that one in the zone. Great play to hold it in there and race to the puck before Henry at the blue line. McClarity with a pass to either side. That stays onside. That was pretty close. Kept in from the line. Penalty to Sigma's over. But Halton Hills are putting on the pressure back down low. Trying to get McCafferty on the other side. McClarity throws it out of front. Back to the line for Shannon with a shot. Tipped out of front and rolling into the corner. Scooping it back to the line again. A slapper from the line is going in wide of the net. Hayden Shaw trying to get to the loose puck first to get it up there for Miller Hope. Can't get it past the line and still stays in the zone for McClafferty with a shot. He rolls it in on net. Number 27 trying to win that battle in the corner. Kept in from the blue line with a shot. They got knocked down by Papa Giorgio at the front and cleared aside up through center ice. That's going down the ice and into the corner. Back in behind the net goes Shaw on it. Hayden Shaw fires it around. That'll get knocked down by number 88, Coleman, as they hit the side of the net. That goes past Lanther at the blue line, all the way down, and it should go for icing, coming back into the Toros end. The draw now coming off to the right of the Toros goal. And that'll be Evan Hay to take the draw versus Enright. Chipping it around there for Logan McMurray now. McMurray trying to find a lane. He'll get it up there for Hay out of his reach. And now Jack Carley picks it up at center. Tries to dump it out the back end boards. Getting around there is Hay, but it's offside. Another draw here at center. Trying to come in the zone with a shot. And that just got the glove of Hamilton as he got a piece of it and went wide of the net. Toros take it in behind the goal. Number 8 trying to find the loose puck. Toros will first. And that's jamming shot from the right side of the net. Where the right pad stopped there from Hamilton as he kicked it into the corner. Toros trying to dig that loose puck free. Owen Bayswell set it up in front. Quick shot, and they couldn't sweep it in front of the goal. Tasla. Cole Tasla tried to control Coleman. 8-on-8 now. Cole Tasla is getting on number 8 from Halton Hills, along with Bays over there at the penalty box area. Coming free for Halton Hills, getting around Miller Hope as he gets taken into the boards. We got Pretty big crowd here tonight to cheer on the Minor Adam AA Toros, trying to bring home a championship, and right now they're getting off to a good start. Have a 1-0 lead. The early goal by Suter. So much history in this building of the Garnet P. Rickard, and the Minor Adam AA Toros are trying to make history of their own and win an OMHA championship. That's in behind the net. Throwing it in front, kicked aside by Mundy. Rebound in front as Halton Hills are digging away at it. Alan Mundy gives them the denial right in front of the net. Another draw that's coming off to the left of Alan Mundy, back in behind the net. Toros get it, firing it up there for Griffin, off down at center. Hayden Shaw scoops it up at center ice, trying to get through the neutral zone with a pass for Papa Giorgio, was out of his reach at center ice. Halton Hills come back in the zone. Appleby trying to get rid of the puck versus number 20, along with Papa Giorgio over there on the left side, trying to dig it free. Comes back in behind the net and fired around. That'll come out at center. 1:40 left to go here in period number 1. Game number 3 of this Minor Adam AA OMHA Championship Series between the Toros and Halton Hills. Braden Fair can't get it out of his own end. There's a loose puck there in the corner. Back in behind the net. Griffin trying to control the checker in the corner is number 20, Petrie. Trying to walk into the front. Quick pass and a left pass stop. And another one out in front of the net. Alan Mundy is hanging up every vacancy sign he can to make sure that puck doesn't reach the back of the net. And picking up at the center. Quick shot. And that hit the Halton Hills player right in front. Player got tipped up in behind the goal. Trying to win that battle in behind the goal. Here they come up through center. With a pass the other side. He's going to find it from the slot area. Poked up his stick and led by Suter. 4-on-2 the other way. But one more player is going off to the bench. Suter puts the brakes on. Shot. Goal! Matthew Suter with a nice shot. Top shelf over the blocker hands of Hamilton to make it 2-0. What a shot there by Suter. He picked the right target, went up and over the shoulder of Hamilton to make it 2-0. Sikva trying to get it past McCafferty at center ice. It'll come up in the zone. Over the stick there of McCafferty and back in the zone. Fair picks it up. Back in behind his own net. Fires it around. It'll get kept in from the line. Trying around the other side now. That'll get picked up again by McCafferty, this time on the right side. Throws Evan Hay, chips it up there for Tasla. Tasla and Evan Hay coming in. They're not going to get the final shot of the first period, but the Toros get a 2 spot from Matthew Suter in the period and get to enjoy game number 3, 2-0 lead going to the second. Here we go now for period number 2 between Halton Hills and the Toros. Bays trying to win that draw at center. Getting knocked down by Calhoun in his own end. Owen Bays trying to get up there with Miller Hope now. Miller Hope with the loose puck. He'll chip it back in behind the net. Right back in behind the Halton Hills goal. Bays trying to dig it free from behind the goal. Along with Tate Ryan in behind the net. Some good battle there from Tate Ryan, won that, and Liam Calhoun shot got fanned out in front, and that'll go past him at center, but Miller Hope will dump it right back in. Toros have a 2-0 lead, but Halton Hills had their chances in the first period, a couple of good scoring chances, and now on Monday shut the door to keep this one at 2-0. Turned over. Tate Ryan at center ice coming up in the zone. Trying to get around the checker. And he's getting held up. That'll be the first Halton Hills penalty as Tate Ryan got tied up trying to get around the defender. A draw just off to the right now. It goes back in behind the net. Chipping it to the other side for Owen Bays as he picks it up in the corner. Trying to chip it back down low. It's back in behind the net. Toros trying to walk it out in front with Suter. Suter trying to dig it free in behind the goal. Along with Bays back in behind the net. Tate Ryan trying to dig it free. And it comes free there for the Toros. Still digging away at it. And now we're going to get the whistle in the corner. Another draw that's coming out to the left. One there by the Toros. Thrown to the net. Out of the reach of Bays. Trying to keep it in there. Jack Curley. Couldn't do it. And that goes down the ice. Back in behind the net goes Hayden Shaw to try and skip that puck up. Toros have to start this power play from their own end. Nice play from Suter to get that pass up as he was down on his back. Up there for Bays now and over the line. Bays' the shot is going wide, back in behind the net. Tate Ryan will scoop it up behind the goal. He can't throw it in front. No, he does. Suter back in. Goal! Matthew Suter on the backhand with a hat trick to make it 3-0. Face-off coming in here at center now. And the Toros have pulled it on now with a 3-0 lead. All 3 goals from Suter as he got the hat trick treatment with the hats going on the ice. That goes down right into Mundy as he holds on to it. So we'll get another draw. Now in the Toros end off to the right of Mundy. Quick shot. That's going to get knocked down. Couple walks away at the loose puck. And now Mundy denies every one of them right in front of the net. Toros are giving him the offense. And he's making sure that he shuts down any of the Halton Hills offense so far. A draw off to the right now of the goal. That one will get won by the Toros. Logan McMurray trying to chip it out of the zone. Stays in that quick shot. It just rolls in on that for Mundy. Yeah, thought about playing it aside, but thought otherwise and held it for another draw. We'll get another draw coming off to the right again. This one will be Bays taking it versus number 11. Quick shot. That's going to go in wide of the net. Trying to find that loose puck in the corner. Number 8 couldn't shoot the puck. Bays trying to get to the loose puck. He'll chip it off the back end board. Quick free for Tate Ryan as that is in offside. Draw just here at the Toros bench. Coming free here for Halton Hills as number 88 dumps it down the ice and into the corner. Comes free back in behind the goal. Toros take it back in behind their own net. Try and lead it out of the zone with a pass for Papa Giorgio. He can't get away at the line as they're still digging away at it over at the other side. And we're going to get a whistle. A draw that's just inside the blue line. We get one there and try and get it free. It'll come up there for Evan Hay as he dumps it down the ice right in on net. And Hamilton didn't have control of the puck, but the referee blew the whistle. We'll get another draw just outside the line. Getting one there by Halton Hills as they move it up through center ice. Knocked down by Shaw at center as he tries to put it back in there for Tesla. Stays outside. Pull Tesla shot. Blocker stop there from Hamilton. Back in behind the net goes Tesla again. trying to dig a free in behind the net. Comes free for Evan Hay. Bouncing away at the loose puck. Trying to bounce it in. It's a goal! Evan Hay! Heyday! 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 Has made it 4-0 in favor of the Toros. Evan Hay has picked up the goal to make it 4-0 now. And Halton has pulled the goalie. Now Curtis is in net for them. They pass out of the reach of Miller Hope at center. Quick shot on net. That'll be a right pad stop from Mundy. And they'll freeze it. A draw that's out to the right. Quick shot is going to go in wide of the net. Try and scoop up that loose puck at center. Gets knocked down by Calhoun in his own end. Calhoun got pressured on. They try and move it up through center ice. That'll come free there at center ice and back into the zone. Curley firing it around the board. Trying to find a lane to get it out of the zone. Back in behind the net again goes Curley. Tipping around the other side. It'll get picked up there by number 23 as he tips it deeper into the zone. Goes back in behind the net as they're going to try and pick it up there at center. Here they come. Let out by Suter again. He's already got the hat trick performance. Coming in for more as he tries to touch Curtis right away. He fires it high and wide just over the goal. Sam Giffen digging away at it, trying to set up Suter. Nice play there by Papa Giorgio to get it in on net as it rolls right into Curtis and he'll freeze it. A face off, it's off to the left now. Quick shot is going wide of the net. Trying to move it out of their own end. That'll be number 4, that goes back in behind the net. Number 8 will scoop it up there, fire it around the other boards. As they start it up through center, can't get it past Appleby from the line. Evan Hay to the other side, pass to the backhand, can't get it through. Evan Hay, a couple walks away, and one of those McMurray out in front of the net, and neither one of them can put it in. Kept in from the line by Shaw. Hayden Shaw shots off, blocked there by number 88, right in behind the goal. That's going past Shaw again, going down the ice. Shaw will scoop it up in his own end, doesn't have to go very far as it goes for an icing call. Now we'll get a draw just out to the left of Curtis in the Halton Hills goal. Number 7 tries to get it out. Can't get it out. Past Braden Fair who tried to hold the line, but here they come again. Number 20. Can't get around. Sycamore came back nicely on defense as it rolls right into Al Mundy. He didn't get a lot on the shot because Ethan Sycamore made a nice defensive play to come back and hold him up and tie up his stick a little bit. Make sure he didn't get a lot on that breakaway shot. Bays will take the draw in the offensive end. And the defensive end for the Toros to be taken by Bays. That'll get down the ice. And go for icing. Another draw that's off to the left of the goal. Trying to take the shot. It gets knocked down by Bays out in front and chipped the length of the ice. Down into the corner and goes for icing. Got another draw now. Just off to the right of the goal. Quick shot. That got blocked in front by the Toros, then in front of the goal. Mundy. Thought maybe didn't have a stick in behind the net. Trying to stuff it in from the side. Couldn't do that and gets fired down the ice. That's going to roll right in on net. Right for Curtis to make the stop. And this one he's going to freeze. Another draw that's off to the left of the goal now. as that goes back in behind the net. That'll get fired in behind the net. Coming around the other side for number 88. Can't get it out of the zone. Calhoun, a shot off, blocked at in front. And they'll scoop it up and try and find number 88 again. That'll go the length of the ice. Back in behind the net. Trying to get up there for Tassila now. Bo Tassila racing at the puck. Steered aside there by Curtis. Into the corner goes McMurray on the loose puck. Gotta go past the line and out past Shaw. Shaw scooping it up in his own end. Headed shot with a leap pass for Owen Bays. Trying to find that loose puck at center. Bays scoops it up. Gets around the checker. Tries to throw it at the front. And there's a stop there from Curtis. Steered it aside. And they get the opportunity to try and clear. Nice play there by Miller. Hopes to take Ryan with a high shot. Just over the glove hand of Curtis. Close. The offense is coming from Matthew Suter with a hat trick. And then Evan Hay scored the last one for the Toros to make it 4-0. Shaw to the other side. Going up there with Bays as he tries to get in there. With a shot. It's going in wide. Owen Bays picks up the loose puck from the corner. 6 minutes exactly left to go here in period number 2. Those are a period and 6 minutes away from becoming OMHA champions. Halton Hills moving it up through center. Number 20 trying to walk it out of front. Picked off the stick and clearing it aside out of center ice. That's going to be outside as Papa Giorgio was in over the line. So we'll get another draw just inside Toros blue line. Hayden Shaw picks it up in his own end. Sigma Suri, who had the loose puck, fired around the board. Number 23 trying to get around Sigma now, puts it back in behind the net. Back in behind the goal, getting it up there for Sam Griffin. Griffin will lead it up through center. They'll dump it past number 77 back in behind the net. Coming around the other side, can't chip it out. Fair kept it in from the line. Braden Fair sweeps it in behind the goal. Fair trying to control the checker, couldn't do it as he couldn't go with the puck. Suter knocks it down. Matthew Suter from center with a nice pass for Griffin. He's up there with Papa Giorgio, he just dumped it in on net. And it's a bouncing puck that finds the glove hand of Curtis for another face-off. Good shot. Good shot. Stopped there by Curtis. There's a rebound at the front. Trying to poke it in from the goal. It goes back in behind the net. Calhoun keeping it in from the line. Back down low. What is the reach of McMurray? Around the other side. Kept in by Calhoun with a shot. It's going to go in wide of the net. First one there. And that just tipped in onto the blue paint and got held on to by Curtis. Ways to take the offensive draw just off to the right of the Halton Hills goal now. They're trying to get that loose puck along with Tate Ryan and Owen Bays as the Halton Hills player falls down there at the face-off circle. Jack Curley tries to control his man. Calhoun with a late pass for Bays. Trying to get around the checker. Number 20 coming up through center ice. Trying to set things up. Bays can't get it out. It got kept in from the line. And I want to give my apologies if the sound isn't the best because this is a new headset. The other one was starting to get ripped in the cord, so I had to get a new headset. So I don't know if the sound quality is going to be very good on this as well. I will check it after, and if it's not, I will make sure to get the upgrade and get this back to the level of excellence that I can bring the broadcast to. Number 20, getting it up to the zone. Around the checker, pokes to the back and behind the net. Going for that lead pass. Trying for the 3-on-2 the other way. Number 19 will scoop it up in center. That's Shannon. Slap shot. Nice block there by Carly. Stayed big on that and made the block shot. Papa Giorgio getting in the zone. Trying to get around the checker. Throws it to the net. Steered aside there by Curtis. Trying to keep it in there with Griffin. Couldn't do it. 2-on-2 rush the other way. Number 27 joining the rush as well. That shot is getting grabbed there by Alan Mundy with a huge stop in the Toros goal. Another draw that's off to the right. They try and stuff it out of front. Temple walks away at it. Big stop there by Mundy. They're still banging away at it, and they're not getting the reward once again as they have run into a no vacancy sign hung up by Alan Mundy once again. Draw off to the right of the goal. Captain by number 16. Quick shot. That's going in behind the net. And if the Toros really needed the best game from Alan Mundy so far, we're getting exactly that. As Halton Hills trailed this one 4-0, but they have had ample opportunities to get here on the board and have been stymied by each and every one of them by that number 30, Alan Mundy, in the Toros goal. And they're turned over to McMurray. Trying to get to that loose puck now is Tesla to get out of the corner. Tesla trying to get free from that corner. He's getting some help with Logan McMurray. McMurray gets it free. Throws it in front. Hip shot. It's still laying there in the crease area. And Curtis was able to grab it as Evan Hay was in there like a vulture looking for that loose puck out in front. A draw there will be taken by Bays. 1:40 left to go here in period number 2. Quick shot. Kicked aside by Curtis. It lays there in the crease area as Bays tries to cash in on his own rebound. As Bays throws it back out in front again. Trying to get to that loose puck now. Number 4. The Dadlick with a pass to the other side. Number 88 can't get it out. Quick shot. We're trying to find that Dadlick. Quick shot is going in wide of the net. The Dadlick was all wide open, number 4 for Halton Hills, but he decided to take the shot and missed it off the target as that goes back in behind the net. Halton Hills trying to get it out of their own end. With a pass, they're going to lead it up, getting it up there for Tate Ryan in the zone. Tate Ryan with some nice moves, getting around the checker. Puts it back down low for Owen Bays. Bays trying to get around number 8. He was getting held up. Around the boards, knocked down by Jack Curley. The Dadlick trying to dig away at the loose puck. That'll get flipped high and into the corner. Number 77 will fire it around the back end board. Miller Hope trying to go with that loose puck. Heard the shot, tried to keep it in from the line and couldn't as it's offside. Face off getting one there by Halton Hills as they try and move it up through center. Number 20. Couldn't go with the puck. Comes free. Here comes the 2-on-1 the other way. Quick shot. Puck is safe. Rebound Papa Giorgio just over his stick. Papa Giorgio still trying to find the loose puck at center. Number 20 comes up in the zone. And that is going to be the final buzzer. And period number 2. And Torrington are 1 win away, and you can hear it in the stands. Period number 3 coming up next. Taking up period number 3. Toros with a 4-0 lead. 2-0 after the first, as Matthew Suter got the first 2 goals, and then he banged in his loose puck in front to make it 3-0 for his hat trick And then Evan Hay got on the score sheet after that, banging in the loose puck in front to make it 4-0 as that one rolls in on net for the first stop of the third period by Curtis. A draw that is off to the left now of the goal, to be taken by Matthew Suter. Suter trying to win that draw. Quick shot. Scores! Quick shot from the side of the net, and the Toros make it a 5-spot and a 5-0 lead. If I had to guess on that one, it was going to be Papa Giorgio that got that goal to make it 5-0. Number 17 in his own quick shot. That hit the side of the net. Trying to walk it out of front. Carly's not going to let him do it. He'll hold it back in behind the goal. Kept it from the line. Shot is getting tipped. Mundy is coming out to steer it aside. Right back in behind the net. Trying to find that loose puck again. Now Griffin will pick it up. Sam Griffin from center. Up in the zone with a shot. There's a stop there from Curtis, and he'll freeze it. Face off the top to the right of the goal, back in behind the net now. McMurray trying to find the loose puck back in behind the net. Taking away at it, trying to throw it in front. And there's a quick shot there from Tesla, got blocked by Halton Hills as they'll lead it up through center. Try and get up into the zone. Couldn't do that, as it's an opportunity now to go with the loose puck. Here comes Tesla from center. Up in the zone. Around the checker. On his own backhand. Right pad stop there from Curtis, as he kicked out the right pad and stopped that opportunity from Tesla. Tesla's still trying to pick it up. That one is going to get wide of the net. Back in behind the goal goes Halton Hills. Trying to get it back in behind the net. And they'll fire it up through center with a pass. Medaldick trying to pick up the loose puck. Medaldick isn't going to win the race, as Appleby came back to knock it off his stick. Appleby again will clear that one aside. They got knocked down at center by Halton Hills as they just dump it into the corner. Back in behind the net, they'll fire it around to the other side. Here comes Bass along with Miller Hope. Hope's going to have a breakaway if he can get away from number 77. On his own, rings it off the puck. Miller Hope had the opportunity there, but that time Curtis had himself a best friend in behind him as I rang the post in behind the goal. Knocked down by Appleby at center. Trying to put it back in the zone. Halton Hills will dump it up at center. And there's a pass that gets out of the reach and fired down the ice. There's Ethan Sickman from his own zone. Sickman's going to lead it up with it, taking it to his stick. He'll come up there with Miller Hope in the zone. Sickman shot. Block was stopped there from Curtis. They try and dump it out. McCarley with a pass. Braden Farrow scoop it up in his own end. Got to take it into the boards, and that is going to be a Halton Hills penalty coming up as Braden Farrow got driven into the Mark Rainford side over there on the other side. Big stop here at center. Right in on net. To be stopped there by Mundy. And he's going to freeze that one. Big stop to be taken there in the zone. Over the stick there of Calhoun as it goes down the ice. Jack Curley from his own end. With a lead pass over the stick there and scooped up by Papa Giorgio. Papa Giorgio up in the zone. Trying to get around the checker. Throwing it out in front as that goes down the ice and fired in behind the goal as that is going to start from the power play in the zone. They'll fire it back in behind the net. Calhoun trying to chip it into the zone. Matthew Shooter from center, trying to get up through as he gets around the checker at center ice. With a pass to a shot. Big stop there by Curtis out in front of the net on that power play opportunity from Tassila. Draw. It's off to the right of the goal. Trying to get that loose puck in center. They come free, go back to the line. Shaw tries for a shot. That goes wide of the net. Back in behind the goal. There's a backhand. It gets knocked down. They try and find that loose puck at center. Evan Hay will pick it off. Try and put it back in behind the net. It got thrown to the goal. Trying for the slap shot was Appleby, and that got blocked. Hassler trying to dig out that loose puck back in behind the net. Man gets taken down in behind the goal. Fired around the boards again, kept in from the line. Shot tipped out in front, and that one will get held by Curtis in the Halton Hills goal. A draw that's off. Coming off to the right now. Can be taken by K. Ryan. Wins it back to the line for Brady Fair. Good to see he's okay after being taken under the boards. Number 19. Coming up through center with a pass. Over the stick there of Miller Hope. And the opportunity to come now is number 7 with a backhand. Back off blocked there by Ethan Stickma. And went in behind the net. Number 20 uses the line on a backhand pass. Shot. Knocked down. Miller Hope trying to get rid of the puck along with Bays. Couldn't get it out. And now they will. And that'll be Stickma dumping it down the ice at center. And it'll get picked off by Halton Hills. 3-on-2 the other way. Pick the side. And Hope is still digging at the loose puck. Petrie is an offside. A draw here at center. Papa Giorgio racing after the loose puck. Trying to get around the checker. Now Papa Giorgio trying to get to the loose puck at center ice. Picked off at center there by Sam Griffin, who puts it back in the zone. 8:35 left to go here in the game. Toros up 5-0. 2 in the first, 2 in the second, and then an extra marker here in the third period. It's been a close series, all series long. Actually, Halton Hills has actually had a couple of leads in the series, but the Toros were able to come back. And this one was a no-brainer so far, as the Toros have a 5-0 lead. Griffin is coming up there, trying to get in the zone, back in behind the net. Griffin trying to get to the loose puck. As they'll come up through center with a pass. Get broken up there at center by Jack Curley, but it got knocked off his stick. And they're coming back the other way in over the line. They tried to find McCafferty on the other side. There's a shot. Fanned on it. Curley gets the opportunity to clear. And now moving up through center for Sam Griffin, just out of his reach. And now Enright, number 11 for Halton Hills, gets it up there for number 23 with a shot steered aside by Alan Mundy with ease. And now Matthew Suter from center will dump it down. It goes right in on net and will go for icing. A draw now off to the right of the goal. Backhand shot. It's going to roll in and get steered aside by Mundy. Shaw trying to get that puck out. Rolls it at the net. It got kicked aside again by Mundy with a stick. 7 minutes exactly left to go. Logan McMurray goes into the corner. Getting it up there for Evan Hay and Tassila. The pass for Tassila rolled over his stick. And now Halton Hills come up through center ice. Nice play there from the line by number 88. Gets it around the checker, knocked down. Here comes Logan McMurray from center ice. Trying to get around the checker. And he found Tassila. Tassila getting in the zone with some nice moves. Can't get around the checker as it gets taken into the board. That goes over the stick and out at center ice. Back goes Hayden Shaw to scoop it up. Shaw with a nice move to get around the check. Hayden Shaw. Shot! Oh, just missed the net as he tried to find the right corner. That's a couple of shots. He's just missed off to the right. Another quick shot. That one is going to get stopped this time as it went in on target. And Toros made the stop. Draw this off to the right of the goal. Hayes is trying to throw it to the net. It gets knocked down by Halton Hills as they move it up through center. Sigma trying to control Petrie on the other side. As it gets picked up there by Halton Hills, they'll come up in the zone as both player knocked down. Right up the center for T. Ryan. T. Ryan can't get around the check at the line as he got taken off his feet. Here comes Petrie at center. Lost his footing. Either lost his footing or he got tripped up by Miller Hope. Either way, he lost his balance. Hayes. Lead pass broken up at center by number 77, Lanther, who puts it in. Rolled in on that. Kicked aside there by Alamundi. And this has just been a dream season for the minor Adam AA Toros. This team only lost one game all year in the regular season, and you throw 2 ties in with that. They were 24, 1-2 all year long, and they also won a couple of tournaments in the middle of that, and they've only lost one game in the playoffs. So it's been a determined team all year long to get to this point, and now they are only 4 minutes away from an OMHA championship. Right pad stop there for Mundy as it went back in behind the net. Suter didn't have a stick as he tries to kick it to the other side. Did all he could with his skates. McCavity knocked down there by Suter again. Suter trying to dig the puck free. Along with Sigma, and Sam Griffin will pick it up. Suter gets the stick from the bench now. Griffin trying to chip it past the checker in the corner. Oh, Harold skipped that one up at center, number 27. Picked off at center ice, and in the zone comes Papa Giorgio with Griffin with a shot. Max Papa Giorgio with a quick shot. There's a rebound sitting there for Suter, and he puts it in for his 4th of the game to make it 6-0. Now Evan Hay will take that puck at center. Try and get to that loose puck at center ice. Getting it up there for Calhoun out of his reach. And here comes Enright. Enright a shot. Blocker stop there from Mundy. Now it's Majardlik trying to throw it out of front. It got picked off on the other side. Knocked down there by the Toros as they move it up. Up there for Logan McMurray, and he lost his stick at center, accepting the pass. Is able to go and retrieve it now. Evan Hay comes up in the zone with a pass for Castelo, trying to kick it to his stick. Throws it to the goal, and that one will be a right pass stop there from Curtis. And we get a little bit of rough stuff in there as Evan Hay went into the zone looking for that loose puck to dig it free. Now, Owen Bays will take the offensive draw. Wins it back for T. Ryan. Tries for the shot. That got blocked right off the faceoff. And here comes Halton Hills at center. Sweeping it past Appleby. Bays trying to throw a lead pass through T. Ryan again. Trying to get around the checker. He'll flip it into the corner. Number 77 is going to catch up to it first. Try and fire it around the back end boards. Knocked down at center by Appleby as he goes for a pass. But T. Ryan accepted it in over the line. Offside. Face off and come here just inside the Toros bench. Petrie can take it versus Bays. Getting it up there for Miller Hope now. Hope getting around the check. Trying to come out in front. That'll get swept to the other side as they're going to lead it up through center. Coming up in the zone, he goes into the corner. Kept in from the line. Hey, Ryan tried to chip it out, couldn't do it. Owen Bays trying to get to the loose puck back in behind the goal. And we have reached The 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to go. Lead pass. Miller Hope goes to that lead pass. Appleby from center. That gets turned over at center ice. Pair number 17. He rolls it in on net for an easy stop from Mundy. Oh, not all of them are easy. As you saw during the game, he's made some tough stops from right in close. If it wasn't for him, this might have been a little bit tighter of a game, but right now the Toros are just cruising as Suter takes that shot. It got blocked out in front there by the Halton Hills defenseman. And they'll take it back in their own end. Chipping it to the other side, they'll try and get it out. He'll lead it in the zone, and he's got a 5-on-1. And those odds, not very likely he's going to get through. Number 23 with a backhand. He'll backhand it into the corner. Ethan Sigma trying to chip it out of the zone. Thrown to the net, steered aside by Mundy. Quick shot from the line, stand on it. He couldn't get a slap shot away. Last minute of play of the third period. Here comes Suter along with Griffin, and it's offside. A draw to be taken just here inside the line. As we get another whistle here in the Halton Hills end. A draw, that's off to the left of the goal now. Toros got the opportunity to clear it out. 40 seconds left. McMurray coming up through center. Tesla trying to clear it out of the zone. Halton Hills knocking down the center. There's Liam Calhoun. His dumping pass hit Hay. As it gets swept back in behind the net, it is going for icing. That's out to the right of the goal. Heavy taken there by the Toros, and has McMurray with a late pass. Broken up. 15 seconds left to go, and the Toros, that goes in behind the net. Makes some room at the rafters in the Donut Beer records, because there's going to be a banner that flies high forever. That says 2018 Minor Adam AA OMHA champion Clarington Toros. This is a bond that these kids will never forget. Every time they walk into this arena next year, they're going to have a smile on their face when they look to the rafters and see that banner that's going to hang high that says the OMHA champion of 2018. And they got to feel really good for the returnees that had to come back from last year from the finalists. And then you get the new faces coming in. Put this team together, and they were just dominant all year long, and there was no doubt in their mind that this was the goal they wanted to reach. And a picture's worth 1,000 words right now, as the Toros are the OMHA champions.
All right, thank you. Can everyone line up, please? First of all, my name is Sue Robinson, and I'm with congratulate both teams. Great season, great playoffs. And to Halton, it's a little difficult, but again, remember, you have to be very successful, very skilled to get to where you are. So I'm going to ask coach to come up, please, so he can introduce all his players and hand out the silver medals.
To my team, I love you guys. Lots of hope.
Congratulations, Halton. Well done. Okay, here we go. Our OMHA minor and double champions. Coach, Darren, come on up.
First off, I would like to thank the Halton Hills Thunder and congratulate them. You guys are an excellent hockey team. Congratulations. And now for our OMHA champions, number 4, Braden Fair. Number 7, Owen Bay. Number 8, Cole Tasker. Number 9, Evan Hay. Number 11, Liam Calhoun. Number 14, Mr. McMurray. 77, McMurray. Number 50, Matthew Sue. Number 16, Albert Appleby. Number 17, Jack Carlin. Number 19, Tate Ryan. Number 21, Ethan Sigma. Number 30, Alan Mundy. Number 61, Max Papagiorgio. Number 65, Hayden Shaw. Number 87, Sandy Griffin. Number 91, Miller Hope. And none of this is possible without the best coaching staff in the world. Oh, Willie! And the best coaching staff in the world, Kyle Makers, Brian Goldsworthy, Victor Elves, Dominic Valek over on the bench, and Jerry Pearson, who can't be here tonight. Can I get the captain to come up, please? Tate Ryan.